I kind of wish we had like a British person in the stream. Just so we could talk and be like, let's compare what it's like here versus what it's like there.
All I know is if I ever go to fucking, if I ever go to like, I don't know, France or something, I'm not American, I'm Canadian. Don't say that much right now.
A lot of people say that. All I know is because of PS4 and PS3's online play, if I ever go to the States, there's like a shit ton of places that I'm gonna have to visit. Else there's gonna be people that are gonna get all salty for not saying hi.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. If you're like on the fucking East Coast, I'm like, why did you come to the West Coast?
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people are like, why didn't you come here? I don't really mind because it's cool. Because I started playing online, I started meeting a lot of people from different places. Like, bro, when you come down here, we're gonna show you what it's like to party in Carolina. I'm like, all right. Party in like New York. I'm like, okay.
No. If you come down here to San Diego, you going down south. You ain't staying in San Diego. It gets a little too pricey up here.
I've seen I'm still in the process of looking for a new place, right? When I was looking around for houses and stuff, one of my friends told me to actually move to Cali. So I'm like, dude, I would do that, but it's the whole point of moving is for work, so I can find something closer to work, right? And he goes, but you can buy houses here for so cheap. So we were looking around online for houses. I found places in the States that you can get for like 300,000. It would be considered something in the millions here. I'm like, yo.
Wait, really?
Yeah. There's some places in California that are like, they're on the dirt cheap, but like the area's nice. There has to be some sort of a catch, but they're like near the beach. I'm like, yo, that's amazing.
I mean, it actually depends on the part of California, because it's like down here. Really, I think San Diego is the most expensive, like the most expensive part of California.
Really? Well, I could see why. If I moved to California, the first place that I would be interested in buying a place, but probably way out of my budget, would be like the tech places, like where Google and Apple and stuff are.
Oh,
Immediately, I'd be like,
pretty
let me
cheap
look
down
in
there.
that area.
That's actually very, compared to down here, like where I live, it's actually very cheap. Because it's like down here, an average house like run you about 500,000. Like here.
See, that's not bad. That is really not
house
bad.
market over there, dude.
Well,
Jesus.
think of it like this. My street, when I first moved in this area about, say, 15 years ago, the houses were around 400,000 to like 450. So it wasn't that big of a gap. Now, because the houses, like my neighbor's house just sold and whatnot, they're selling for around 600,000.
Dirt.
So it's gotten extremely high. But at the same time, there's been a lot of renovations in the area, so the prices have risen a lot.
$400,000 for a house.
Yeah. That's what it used to be.
Do you know what kind of house that would buy here?
What kind of
Yeah,
house?
no, you get a mansion with like fucking 15 acres and shit.
Like the biggest house
Did you
in
just
my
say
town,
acres?
Acres.
Acres.
My bad.
I was like,
My bad.
is it a
Alright,
boat?
The biggest house in my town, I know the guy because I have a decently small town, but it's a pretty big house,
Yeah.
and it cost him $500,000.
That's not bad.
But like, are you saying that in my house is like 120?
See, that's not bad. 120 in this area will get you like a cheap condo. And when I say cheap condo, I mean like an open concept kitchen with like one bedroom and maybe a closet and a bathroom.
No,
maybe a closet.
bedroom.
The rest you'll get.
I got
Maybe
a
a
3-bedroom.
Yeah. I'm not joking.
Dirt
Like it's expensive.
120 gets us.
And it's not
3
because it's
bedrooms.
luxurious either. 120 gets you what?
3 bedrooms,
Yeah.
bath and a half,
Well, think about it. There's also a difference between Canadian
gigantic
and American
kitchen,
dollars.
gigantic
Well,
living room.
but it's not that big of a difference. Like when we're talking about 500,000
Upstairs.
there, it's gonna be like 550 or something here.
Basement, pool.
Yeah, I don't think in California. I don't think there's
Two-car
such a concept as a
garage.
basement. Because you get floods all over the place.
Yeah. In Vancouver, it's the same thing. Like one of my friends lives in Vancouver. I visited him a couple years ago, and his place doesn't have a basement. When I asked him why, he goes, "This area, Vancouver, like the entire city, is supposed to be expecting an earthquake or something." So he goes, most houses in this area, you'll never see them have a basement. I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
wait, why the hell do you live here then?
But that's the entire state
You
of
did
California.
hear all
What are you
that,
talking
right?
about?
Yeah, well, it's the
I
same
just gotta
thing.
make sure.
It's the same thing there and
Good.
here. Like the entire eastern seaboard, it's the same thing. In North America, I'm
Good.
referring to now. Yeah.
You did hear all that, right?
No. Oh yeah, yeah. You're telling me the 3 bedrooms in the
For, like,
basement?
Bath and a half. We have a pool. We have
What's a bath and a
2-car
half?
Garage.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it's
A
a bathroom without a
bathroom with a
Without a
shower and a
And one
sink,
without.
and then the half has just a toilet and a sink.
Oh,
yeah,
because
it's
with
not
us, when we refer to like bathrooms, most people will ask you I don't know if it's the same in the States, but most people here will ask you how many pieces when you say a bathroom, and pieces refer to like sink. Like if there's a sink, a toilet, and a bathtub, that would be 3-piece. If there's like a stand-up shower, a soaker bath, the sink, and a toilet, that would be a
A
4-piece.
stand-up shower.
Yeah.
Aren't all showers stand-up?
No, because there's
No, you
some
can
you can get like a tub that has the soaker tub and the shower attached.
Oh,
That would count as a
Gotcha.
1-piece. So you would just stand in the tub. But if it's a stand-up shower, that means it only has a shower head. It doesn't have like the soaker part to it.
gotcha.
You can't sit. You just stand.
Yeah, but here a half just means it doesn't have like something like a sink or it doesn't have a bath or a shower.
Yeah. So that would just be a 2-piece. If it's just like a toilet and a sink, that's just a 2-piece.
And we have like 2 acres of land or something like that.
Yeah, dude, it's just like honestly,
There
it's
was
like, for a house
a-
you can buy here. Like,
the
in
city
San
that I was
Diego.
looking at, there was a plot of land that was up for sale. It was 19 acres of land, and it was for like 420,000. But the thing is, usually when land of that size is being sold for that cheap, there's a catch. I didn't really look
Cheap?
into it, dude. 19 acres for 400,000. That's amazing.
And
What are
then
you
the area
talking
depending-
about?
And the area, but here's the thing about the area, it's just plain land. There's like nothing there. There's no what the hell? I'm out of ammo. Hold up. I only have shotguns. And then this Reaver Captain follows me up.
Motherfucker.
GURPS, you're baffling me right now.
Hold up.
Dude, honestly, here 500,000 will get you like a basic house, like a 3-bedroom, with, like 2 bath. And, like,
That's
a
not
garage.
bad. That's actually
about it.
amazing.
What are you talking about, Fufa?
I live in
Move
California,
to-
dude. Everything's
Move
expensive
to
here.
Ohio, people. I'm
I don't like
telling
snow.
you.
Yeah, but and that's the other thing. There's snow almost everywhere in Canada. Like no matter where you go, there's no place in Canada that you're not gonna have snow.
That's true. Well, at least once a year. Anyway.
Well, there's some places in Canada you can move to there's snow like pretty much all year, or you have like very
Yeah, I
very
know.
short summers.
Yeah.
Like a week.
But
and
why
shit.
would you want to
I
go
don't think
there?
a week. I think like a month at most.
But like, why would you want to go there?
It's not a matter of want. There's places in Canada that they promote like really really cheap houses, really good paying jobs. And when I'm saying good paying jobs, I mean like $30 to $50 an hour. And you can convert that from American to Canadian to see what that amounts to. But you have jobs that pay that well. But the housing area that you're living in, your house is like amazing. Probably costs you somewhere around 300 to 400,000. You have like at least an acre of land, like so you get good space. However, your house is in a place where the winters can hit as low as like -40, like -50.
Yeah.
Like that's the catch.
Gotcha.
Hey, what's going on, Nazi? What?
You peed, pooped.
Wait, what? Oh, you got it? Oh, not bad.
Huh?
He got the 9-0 in the Trials of Osiris.
I don't know what that is.
It's the new PvP. Hey, Nazi, where do you live
Oh.
again? Yeah, that's another
Oh.
place I gotta visit.
adding some diversity going here. We got Ohio, California, and Canada.
Where's Missouri?
Huh? It's like smack dab middle of U.S.
No. I mean, like Missouri. Is that the state of Missouri? Like, I'm bad
Yeah.
with states and cities. Oh, okay. That's what I meant.
That's strange.
Oh, I actually finished
Typically,
it.
depending on where you're from, they usually just tell you the state. Because most places have like really small, like no one like I think the only exception is either New York, Florida, and like California, maybe like Washington, where you can say a city. Like if you say LA, you know California.
Yeah.
Hey, Gert.
Well, yeah. There's some places I know because like I hear about them so often that I figured out the
Like
sort
if you
of
say Seattle,
city.
you know Washington.
Yeah.
You say New York, you know New York. You say
Well, New York,
Orlando,
it's a give or take. Because New
Florida.
York, you can be like, are you talking about the city or the state? I think that's stupid.
Hey,
Why
Gert.
would you name a city after your state?
Gert.
Like, yeah.
I think typically you name the. I think they name the state after the city.
Oh, really?
I wanna-
okay,
I
that I
wanna
didn't know.
just,
But
like-
even dumber then.
I want to
I mean,
just like
technically, 'cause
measure.
before it was New Amsterdam, and then they changed it.
New Amsterdam.
I wanna
I
kinda
didn't even
like-
know that.
Yeah, that's the original name was New Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I'm
that's true.
sorry. Go ahead.
Because you're relevant, no one cares what you have to say.
I want to kind of